Niklas. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Nice.
I'm happy that we finally got to link up.
Yes.
How was practice?
Very good. It was like more like an easy practice because we got out of the fight.
Awesome.
So yeah, but still good practice. Always good.
You're about a week out. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. Fantastic. So the whole camp was perfect. I mean, like, I don't want to say, oh yeah, it's my best camp ever, you know, like everyone is saying that, like it's just like such a cliche, but I think training wise, it was like, for me, like evolving was the best time ever. Yeah, awesome. Perfect.
Before we get to your fight, man, big news is you're moving down to lightweight.
Yes.
What was that decision? Like, what went into that decision?
Basically my last fight. So for my last fight, I came in at fight week at 5 to 4 pounds over the welterweight limit, and I still felt like in super great shape. And then we kind of found out I'm way too light for welterweight, you know. So I was like, we maybe go out to the PI, speak to the nutrition team, and that's what I did. Arrived here in 1st of February, spoke to the nutrition team, asked them what they think about it. I just want to have like a professional guy who's saying like, okay, maybe we have to look into your body frame. We did like the composition tests and everything like in the PI, and they said let's try to do like a test cut. We did a test cut, went perfectly, and now I'm a lightweight. So yeah.
So I mean, now that you're cutting somebody, you're a big dude. So yeah. I mean, I guess how's the diet? How's the weight cut before this fight?
Yeah. So it changed. Like, I would say it keeps me more focused now, because for welterweight I had a lot of hard sessions until my fight. Like, I was still training in fight week very hard because I still had high calories and everything, and I got the weight fairly easy down. So I was like, okay, this time it's like I start with a lower calorie diet like 3 to 4 weeks out of the fight, which makes training the last 3 weeks a little bit more harder because you're waking up more sore, more tired, because your body is not like recovering that good. But then all your like experience come to the table, you know, like where you have to listen to your body, where you have to pay more attention and do more rest and everything. So I have to say, keep me super focused, you know. So no Ben & Jerry's, no pizza, no nothing. So yeah, perfect.
We're here at Syndicate. What made you come over out to Syndicate?
Yeah, it happened last year through my friend Dustin Stolze, who's a UFC fighter as well from Germany, Germany. And he trained here for a couple of weeks until before his last UFC fight in last year. So I was like, okay, maybe we join him. Then I came in here last year for like 2 weeks. Then we had like this big shit show with the fight week where like my coaches fall out, then my other coach fall out because of COVID, and I had no coach. So we called John Wood and I was asking him like, on fight day, I have no corner, you want to corner me? And he was like, yeah, I corner you. So I kind of like, after this fight, I think I owe him a full camp because he's such a good coach. You know, he's like, for me, one of the best coaches I've ever met. I have to say that. So I was like, I have to do a full camp here and see how it is. Give it at least one try. And as far as I can say, I love this gym so much. You know, it's like it's a big family. You know, like even though we have a couple foreign fighters from like different countries and like hometown fighters, like everyone works together. You know, like a big family, and everyone wants to get the teammates achieve the goals. You know, so I really like that, and this is why I'm staying here at Syndicate.
Is John going to be in your corner this fight?
Yes, it's John in my corner, awesome. With a full camp this time. So because last time he was like, yeah, we're going to look into the fight. We see like after a minute, after 1.5 minutes, I'm going to try to coach you. Yeah, but like I got finished in under a minute. So I was like, no chance to get coached by him. So yeah, this time I have him in my corner. I bring my longtime coach Sasha over from Germany. He's in my corner for 12 years since my very first K1 fight, and then I'm gonna have Jelly, my man from Canada, in my corner as well.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, sounds like a very good corner to me.
One of the best, probably.
Awesome, man. Well, let's talk about it. Benoit, what do you think of him as an opponent? Actually, first of all, did you know who he was before he was offered to you?
Yeah, I saw him once at Brave. I'm very an active looking in all the scene, everyone who maybe can come up, and like I always see names. So I saw his name once before, so I actually saw his last win on his Brave contract, and then obviously I saw his last fight, because this fight kind of made waves because the referee got cancelled after this fight, you know. So I kind of looked into it. It's interesting to see because he took the fight on lightweight and he never fought on lightweight. I actually fought on lightweight once before, like back in the days, and made a practice cut, and I'm very like confident to make 155, so we will see how this goes. But otherwise I just expect a super tough guy. You know, he seems to be super tough, super well-rounded, good jiu-jitsu, good striking, good everywhere. But I mean, back in the days, I remember when like my coach took fights and he was always like, oh, this is such a tough fight, we need to be careful. Like in this period of time in my career now in the UFC is like, everyone is super tough, you know, otherwise they wouldn't be in the UFC. I mean, there are a couple names in the UFC, I don't want to call them, they shouldn't be in the UFC. But like otherwise I would say like 95-96% in the UFC, they all belong there, they're all hard workers, very good fighters. So I just expect a tough fight, very good guy, but I will be more technical and way better than him.
Do you like the matchup?
Yes, I like it so much because he is a southpaw grappler. I can grapple too, and I can strike, so it's gonna be a banger of a fight.
What did you think of his last fight?
Tough to like. I mean, you always have to say the fighter's as good as his last fight is, so we both suck. You know, so he lost. But I do think we both evolved, you know. I mean, he does have a chip on his shoulder because he's from France and they don't have a lot of fighters there. Me as well, I'm from Germany. We don't have a lot of fighters in the UFC as well, so we both have to come forward. And he took a lot of damage, and I hope I can make it quicker for him. So just maybe like a one shot and he goes down. I don't need to batter his forehead for 15 minutes. We will see.
At the end of the day, June 4th, how do you get your hand raised?
Yeah, I'm gonna just, I hope it's gonna be one of the performance of the night bonuses, like just like a super good fight. Like I already said, like obviously I just think about win, all in my head is win, 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 but I don't really picture how it goes because this fight does have many openings, because I think I can submit him. If he gets tired and I get on top of him, I can like definitely submit him. If he gets tired and sloppy and striking, I definitely knock him out. Or maybe we just slug it out 15 minutes and I beat him in decision. So all I know is I'm gonna beat him.
Do you feel like you're fighting for your job?
Yes, it's a fight for my job. It's fighting. I'm 0-2. I'm with my back against the wall. But I have to say, I'll probably say my whole career was back against the wall. I never got like the support I really deserved, even from my country and from my people. But here I'm still here, you know, and I have like really good fights in my repertoire. I had good fights. I had such a good fight against Amir, but no one's talking about it. So I'm like, okay. But the people looking into it, they see like, okay, this kid got something. So I just need to prove it now, and then I will prove it, and I know the UFC will come up and say, yeah, here's a new contract after this fight.
Yeah, I mean, kind of finally, for the people, I guess for the UFC fans who have only seen your first two UFC fights, yeah, what should they expect? Expect
high-level striking this time, like composed striking. I just want to really show, because I'm from a striking background, but I actually got more submission wins than knockouts in my record. I don't know how it happened. It just happened like organically, I guess. But like, I think I'm such a good striker, but sometimes I'm just way too hesitate because I don't go all in. But this fight's gonna be whole different, because this fight I don't have anything to lose. I have much to lose, but like in my head I don't have much to lose, because I just need to go in and let it all out, let it all fly. I had a great camp. I have a great team back home. They support me. I have a great family, so everyone supports me. I already won in this preparation. You know, I've met so many great people. You know, I mean, like, all kind of a sudden I'm now good friends with Don Cowboy Cerrone, you know, who was like one of my idols before I came here. So I won alongside the road already. So I'm just happy to be in the cage on Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. You want to plug your social media? want to plug any sponsors? You want to thank anybody? The floor is yours.
Okay. So first of all, I definitely thank my whole team back home in Germany because they are my heart. Then my whole sponsors, everyone who's like supported me through all the years. I know they sacrifice a lot. They know I sacrifice a lot. Then a new sponsor to my team is Marshall Rogan. You know, they doing a lot for the fighters. They helping me. I have to thank them. Thank you very much. My girlfriend, my wife. I say girlfriend, wife, soon to be wife. I don't care. She's my heart. Thank you very much for supporting me always. And then, yeah, I just want to go out and just want to let it fly. I don't even want to wait. You know, I could be awake until next Saturday and just like wait with eyes open. So I'm super excited.